Hey everyone, Sean here. It is quarantine day three, life in quarantine day three. So the timbre of today's news and my own personal interactions with folks definitely feels a little more tense. Um, a lot of people are moving, reacting, having to act on this outbreak. Maybe folks who were in some sort of doubt or thought things were hoaxes are sort of coming to the realization that while there's no need to panic, we do have to be prudent and thoughtful and conscientious about how we go through this whole unusual experience. People are definitely leaving their jobs, driving back way across country. Be safe, Andrea. Staying home, doing what they can do to be safe. Um, what's also happening is people are calling, people are reaching out, they're texting, they're posting, they're vlogging. Um, I was just on with my sister Sanji, my bio dad AJ, co-workers, good friend Alan and I talked at length this morning, partially about all this, partially about the wonderment of MCU and Star Wars movies, very important. So, it's good to keep that energy up and positive and just talk and share. I also talked briefly with my kid's mom, and that's a conversation that we definitely have to keep talking about. And then I'll bring up later about kids playing and everything. I don't know that I'm going to share on that today. I kind of have a little script I'm sticking to today. So my point is that I want to stick with that energy of staying in touch and talking and not panicking, but also comforting one another. My man John Kim, who's a brand new father and is online guru, goes by the tag the Angry Therapist. He put out a wonderful message called Greater Than this morning that I posted on my own page, and I know it's on some of his other platforms. One of his main platforms is Journey, JRNI, and so you can see it's like a internet tone poem. It's wonderful, so and very positive, and so I appreciated that and I reposted it. Um, talked to God. Who else did I talk to? I spoke with was it Stephanie? I spoke with Stephanie and Kieran and like I said, my sister. So people are reaching out, and Stephanie had a great idea to keep talking and keep blogging, like in little groups. So if people want to form, almost like support groups. I mean, someone said day one when I first started this, they were like, "Oh, you're going to be your own one-man little spiritual retreat," and whatever keeps us in touch and sane and compassionate. Going through all of this, then great. Whatever works, that's on the positive side like that, then great. It's really interesting to me too that there was once we got into the social media era, people started to notice with Facebook and other platforms that we weren't keeping that much in touch. That in a way it was isolating us even more. That we're all stuck to our phones or our iPads or our laptops, right? And mimicking social interaction, but not actually doing it. But now, in a scenario like this, we have the opportunity to really utilize the potential of social media, like really make it social and interactive, and have us come together for each other in this scenario. So I think that's pretty interesting. My friend Melissa Drake, good friend, author, public speaker, workshop runner. She came out with a book recently called Transcendence. I edited it, full disclosure and a little plug. She has spoken and has written often about how she has so many friends in this social media era because of it. So she's the one who has been using it as a tool and has met, including me, we met that way through online sort of life coaching groups and self-help groups like that. So again, just I'm just speaking on the means by which we can stay in touch. There's always just the regular phone, but the means by which we can stay in touch and support one another. Because I'm definitely feeling the sort of rise of the tension and the fear, and that's totally understandable. I'm still here in my cozy place. It looks incredibly sparse, and it is. And that's another share for another day. I actually love having photos of like my kids and my family and everybody up, and that's how I was raised, and yet I haven't gotten to it in my own place, which is bizarre because I've been here for a couple of years. Anyway, that's another vlog for another day. Let's see. If anybody wants to comment or respond to the videos, please do, or post your own videos about your own experiences. I've always believed that there's, we can move the energy around, is what I call it, instead of stifle our emotions or let them, sort of fester. We can release them. It can be a cathartic thing. It can be a shared experience. We are literally all in this experience right now, as a globe, as a nation, but also as the world is going through this. So why not do it together and support each other as much as we can? So I will likely be talking to the higher ups at work soon, or reaching out to them and finding out what the word is going to be on my job. And then my parting shot was going to be, yes, let's stay in touch and do the prudent things, and try not to delve too much in the weird misinformation that's going around. I read someone sent me some bat, snake, lemon weirdness. I shouldn't even talk about it. It's just strange. So I'm trying to stay close to the real information, and not the wackiness that's out there. And I had planned on doing my taxes today. It's 10 to 1 right now. I'm going to write for a bit, and then when my energy ebbs in the middle of the afternoon, like it always does, about 3 or 4 o'clock, which is why I need to live in Spain, because they have siestas there, and that's perfect. Every day my body wants to shut down then anyway. I'm rambling. So I was going to do my taxes. I will start those this afternoon. My energy wanes. I'm going to write in the meantime, and just keep doing my days. And I wish you all well, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.